the latest. Thank you for love and support. I appreciate you all. All in all, the Savior, the Protector, the Unifier, the Messiah, the King of Kings, the most loved. Captain Ibrahim Traore has done it again. Captain Ibrahim Traore, through his Prime Minister, Rimtaba Jean-Emmanuel Ouedraogo, delivered 155 vehicles to the public out of the 500. So the rest are on their way. These our leaders are making sure that they stop going to these people for loans, for aids that we know are not beneficial to we the Africans, but rather to put us in debt. They came and they stopped the Chinese and everybody from coming into the country to take control over our roads building. We saw that Captain Ibrahim Traore, the people in Burkina Faso are constructing their own roads instead of us handing everything into the hands of Chinese. We need good road, we need better transport system, which is a problem in Africa. Unlike these democratic elected, that will bring everything that they are doing, claiming they are doing it to help with the citizens, but rather these things rather benefit these people outside of the continent. But Captain Ibrahim Traore, Assimi Goita Abdurrahmani Chiani have been able to use the resources that we have in Africa to grant us everything that we need. These buses are going to be serving students, the public, and whatever. His main aim is to make transportation very cheap. We've seen the rules. He said he can give us rules without giving us better transport system.
It is a first batch of 555 bus means of locomotion in order to strengthen the service. Cities and countryside of Burkina. The harassment was also part of the support at the initiative for a quality education for all. The Prime Minister has just proceeded to the presentation of new acquisitions. The report of Daouda Ouattara Humu Sisi. It was a decision of the Council of Ministers of the 6th December 2024. The acquisition of 500 buses will be able to improve the mobility of pupils and students everywhere at Burkina Faso today. It's 155 which is submitted by the head of government, Rimtal Bacha, Emmanuel Ouedraogo, to Sotraco beyond. Of course, this specific students and pupils. It is therefore to improve the mobility of all citizens. Burkinabe, so by handing CES the keys to this first bus this morning, batch, I also hired the Minister of State to take the utmost care and above all to make good use of it, so that it can improve the mobility of all citizens, Burkinabe, and especially that management and maintenance can be, and make sure that CE is sustainable acquisitions, and rhymes Talbachan Emmanuel Etrogo to invite all users to take great care of CES buses, which are the fruit of the sacrifice of all. The Burkinabe, the head of government, adds that the 375 recent will be delivered by the end of the year. It is a historical acquisition because since LA Sotraco exists, she has never had a park so provided by bus. And as you see, these are CE quality buses, which means that today the Sotraco has moved to another course. So the challenge today from the Sotraco of the department in charge of the mobility is to make sure, therefore to institute a management scheme that is not only successful, which allows these buses to be in service as long as possible. The acquisition of these buses is fully financed by the Burkinabe state to more than 44 billion francs CFA without tax, with the financial support of the Vista Bank Group. It marks an important step in the implementation of the government vision, that of sustainable urban mobility.
Captain Ibrahim Traore decided to choose a different path from what our political elected ones are doing. Going in for V8. We've seen the car that Captain Ibrahim Traore is still using, an old one that these people sit down to even laugh at him. But these same people who claim they love us are the ones that are milking us. So what they're supposed to do that will help all of us, these people do not want to do. Captain Ibrahim, Traore, Asimi, Abdurrahmani Cheni have taken a different path to use our resources to change the narrative in Africa that the African is capable of managing his own affairs. We can construct our rules. We have the know-how in doing everything that we need to do for ourselves and not depending on people every blessed day. We are not object of charity. These ones who always go around parading themselves as if the African has nothing to do or offer to this world. We are only there to beg. Without other people coming into the continent to support us, we cannot survive. Anything at all that they want to do, they have to go alone. But this is a different narrative when it comes to the leaders that we have in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. So it is high time we the youth also fight and support these people to make sure that the leaders that we have in our democratic elected, we put partisan politics aside for these people to do the right thing, or better still, get ourselves leaders out of that democratic system, because with that system, none of them can do anything good for us. They will always come and talk, but nothing will they be able to do to change a narrative. How many years did we see these people in office? There is a massive change in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. This is amazing. I am so proud to be an African. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.